All right, hello everybody, and welcome to our first Veil of Dust stream. So I'm gonna get started here. This is the homestead. We've got different things here. We can scroll over to get a little description. This is the wagon that Anya and Shane came in. You can see there's a very sophisticated literary tie-in here with the title. Kidding, of course. So I'm going to go down here and talk to, let's scroll over, my brother, Shane. Hi. So I can talk, I can ask him to follow me, and I can force feed him whatever's kicking around in my pockets. So I'm going to go ahead and talk. We have our patch of fertile dirt here, and we have our stream. So I'm going to go ahead and exploit that very rare resource in the high desert and plant some plants here. And a lot of folks who are playtesting this kind of went hog wild on the crops. Don't need too many. I don't know if that's a strategy spoiler, but so I'm going to go ahead and water these with my rusty tin bucket, and you can drag water these. We didn't think it was particularly interesting to make it really tedious by clicking one by one, but you can click one by one if you'd like. I'm going to get some more water here. Another thing you can do, due to Anya's abilities, is you can go ahead to this equip row. This is all your equipable items. This here's a growth spell. I don't know if I did that too fast, but then you can use magic. Wow. And what that does is just advance the crops by a day. So I'm going to go ahead and water these again. And this is just kind of boosts things up a little. And I'm actually running out of stamina. Working too hard, day one. You can go up here to see the status. So she's exhausted now. Actions that would normally reduce stamina will reduce health instead. You have these little indicators to tell you about that. You can also reduce this if it's taking up too much room. Once you kind of get used to it, that's kind of how I play it, but I'm just going to open it up so you guys can see what's referencing what here. Yeah, so you have your health and your morale and your hunger and your stamina. So those are the stats you have to keep up, and that's sort of the survival bent where that comes in. You also have to make sure Shane doesn't die as well, considering he's your only friend and family in the world. Those are good to have. Oh, and so he shot a hare today. He's given you one. And he boiled it up at some point here. So you have that as a food item in your inventory. This is the other way to see your items. The quick equip is just for equipped items. Everything else is in here. There's a little more of a description here. And yeah, you can eat from here, you can equip from here. You also have some information about your homestead and different upgrades you can get. You can get new tools and upgrades to the house. What you also have, we'll maybe show that tomorrow because it's almost nighttime. But you also have crafting, so we'll get into that after we sleep. here. I'm just gonna go to bed a little early, you know, early to bed, early to rise, Victorian work ethic and all that. All right, here we are in our little shack. So my stamina is still a little low because I drove it so low yesterday. So the more you sleep, the more stamina you get back. And it also helps to not run around like a Dalmatian all the time. So I'm gonna take it slow and walk a little more here. So I'm gonna head over here. Up here it says travel to the Owl's Roost. So let's go check that out. So this is the only part that playtesters had trouble figuring out on their own. It's a little counter to the, well, not counter to the genre, but a little bit of a new thing. Basically, you have to forage, you have to click these as they're going by. Here's Hamlet, the owl. So I'm going to go ahead and talk to her. Hamlet's got a little bit of a one-track mind here. So as I'm walking here, similar to the forageables, you'll also get tracks sometimes, and that's how you're going to track down and kill the animals. So I'm just gonna sneak. A lot of new players will try to run right after the hare. I don't know if you've seen a rabbit or a hare run. They're a little faster than humans. I looked it up and the run speed is 35 miles per hour, which is faster than me. All right, so I'm using this mushroom spell that Anya has, and I'm sneaking to try to get another hit in so I can have delicious rabbit for dinner. Whew. He's dead. Hare, actually, not rabbit. We keep saying rabbit, they're hares. Rabbits don't live around here, but, you know, fairy tale conditioning. Alright, so here's my spoils for the day. This is what Shane gave me. I have 4 of these dandelions, and I have a dead hare here in my bag. So I'm going to go ahead and come over here to the craft bench. I'm going to butcher this hare carcass, because can't eat it like that. And you get meat, bones, and a pelt. And then I'm going to go ahead and come in here. I'm going to go to my cooking pot. I'm going to make boiled meat. And this is where, when you get the different cooking tools, they show up here. Right now we only have a cooking pot. So I'm also going to make chicory root tea, which is a coffee substitute. So the chicory root, I'm going to have, it gives you stamina. So as you're going from place to place, if you keep your eyes peeled, you can get little stamina boosts. And let's see. So I still have a good portion of the day, so I'm gonna go ahead and have Shane follow me. And he's like, don't even worry about it, guns. So the original people who lived in this area were the Cayuse, Walla Walla, and Umatilla people. If you want to learn more about that, there's a link in the description. So Shane knows this guy because Shane goes to town. He's met him before. I'm gonna go ahead and head to this other room as well. I'm also going to not run around so much because I want to save some stamina. Alright. Anya will eventually have 3 romantic options. This is one of them. She won the race to be in the demo because I finished her art first. Because, you know, floaty. So you saw this before in Hamlet's room, but you have this ability to climb, and it actually takes stamina. So I'm going to go a little further, and I don't want to cut too much into my health or anything. Because you do get that status of cutting into the health once you're totally exhausted. I'm going to go up one more. Alright, now he wants to fight. Oh gosh. We'll appreciate Shane shooting the boss, but not me. He's not happy about it. Alright, so she's happy again. So I'm gonna go home because I'm not in super good shape. One other thing I now have the resources for from harvesting is I have plant fiber. I'm gonna go ahead and make some mulch. It's hot and dry where we are, and this helps the plants not dry out. So I've mulched this one, and you'll see tomorrow what that does. Alright, so I'm gonna go to bed. So yeah, the one I've mulched is still watered, so to sort of strategically cut down on watering, you can choose which plants you want to mulch. Generally, this is a pro gamer tip, but the ones that take longer to grow, it's more beneficial to mulch them because then you save on waterings. Alright, so we got some potatoes. I think I want to plant a few more. You know, you don't want to plant too many because then you are sort of in the hole for the stamina it takes to grow them. But then you don't want too few because then you don't have a good constant food supply. The meat and the foraging are sort of boons. So I'm going to go ahead and make this. My broski is getting a little hungry, so I'm going to feed him boiled potato with no salt or butter because it's a hard knock life. And then this is something you would kind of learn through trial and error, but I made the game, so I know it. But this meat stew is one of the top tier recipes in here. So actually what I'm going to do is save this last potato for when I get these other things, because that'll be a big old boost. I might have to eat it, but I'm just going to try to hold on to it. Here you go. Have a plain potato. It's depressing to eat a potato with no salt. So you get -2 morale. And I'm gonna go hunting today because Shane's got a lot of stamina that I want to spend on violence. I'm going to equip my Spore Blast preemptively. I'm going to try to let him, like, tank a bit for me this time. Oh, ambushed. Yeah, he's got a gun. We're going to go ahead and continue, and I think I'm just going to, I have the opportunity to kill another, I'm going to do it. I'm going to be aggressive, because that's what got me in this mess in the first place. Oh, he's after me. No, kill Shane. He wants to protect me. He wants to be a man. I'll kill him. And we got another one, so that's good. Gonna grab that. My stamina is actually getting low too because I'm doing my mushroom spell in assistance, so I'm gonna get too low. So I think that's probably my fill for today. Alright, so I'm going here and changing our tiny house, and there's not room for both of us, but you know, hard knock living. Alright, so I have this new item here because I got this knife Anya mentioned. So I can go ahead and make this stewed monster heart. You know, make that while I'm in here. And let's take a look at it. So as you can see, 15 stamina, 5 health, -3 morale, because I mean, look at it. So you can't imagine it tastes good. Oh well. Alright, so I'm going to eat this. Down the hatch. Alright, feeling a little better. And let's see, how much more time do I have in the day? I bet I could get a rabbit in. New day. Oh, what the heck is that? Bump, bump. So, Anya has seen them around. They like to play games. So here we have a conversation option. We can say, I can sing whatever callbacks I want. I'm an American. Or I don't remember the Irish callbacks. So I'm going to go ahead and say number 2. I think it was just clapping. And do I want to plant any more plants? Yeah, I'm going to grow some of these fast-growing guys. Because it's good to have a constant supply. Did I feed him? Did I feed my brother today? You have to be a responsible brother owner. I did, and I don't have anything to feed him anyway. Alright, let's do some hunting. Ambushed. Shoot. See, this is like, sometimes it's good to bring Shane with you because he can help kill them, but hey, get away from me. I'm just a little girl. Oh, he's cornered me. Alright, he's almost dead anyway. Alright. I'll show you to ambush me. I'm going to eat your heart. Hardcore like that. These have 3 days. I really want these to grow because I want to get the scraps from them so I can make the broth and then the meat stew, which is what I'm after. But the day's almost over, so I don't think it would be worth the stamina to force grow them with a magic spell. So I'm actually just going to let them age up on their own. Let me see. I also made some mulch. I want to see if it'd be worth it to mulch any of these. That one's 5 days. This one only has 1 day. I don't really think it's worth it. This one's 6, so I'm going to do that one. And that will save me from watering them tomorrow. Alright. Good night, Shane. So I've made that. That's going to give me a little stamina. I'm actually, now what I want to do is sort of save up those items to, oh, I can make that. I want to save up the items to go up the hill and see what's at the top. Because the ledges, they take stamina, and who knows what's up there at the top. So here you go. Appreciate my sacrifices. And so we have this other status here, which is a new one, which is satiated. She's full. So as you're playing, when you have a packed full stomach, you're going to be getting these boons to your health, morale, and stamina. And you can see those if you collapse it as well. But alright, so we're having a cutscene here. Oh. So, spoiler alert, you're supposed to do it in the pattern that the guy appeared in. And do I remember? Oh, yeah, I remembered. In my memory. Yeah, so then it waters all of them, so that's a nice boost for today. Because I've been riding the stamina a little hard. There's one other thing we can craft, which is this fur blanket. I need one more pelt. Alright, so I got this fur blanket, and I can upgrade my bedding. So I'm going to do that. And wham! Blankets! Made of the skins of my fallen prey. Alright, let's go get on up that hill. Alright, let's go forward. Alright. Careful. Be careful. No way. Let's get on up there. Alright. So here we are at the top. Here's the exit. I'm going to eat the stuff. Save one for good measure. Trying to kite him down here to get him bouldered. Ah! Oh, Shane's not doing so good. I gotta keep his stamina from going too low, otherwise he'll lose hit points. I actually want to kite him away from Shane because his hit points are pretty low. Die! Oh no! trying to get the ball behind him. No! Shane's like so low, you guys. Oh god. Just like one more. Ah, yeah, okay. Barely by the skin of our teeth because we didn't prepare, but here we are. Alright, so that is actually the end of the content. We cannot go through there yet. So the next chapter will be seeing what's over there.